Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
All right, then I've seen this. Now, the most indispensable, the ones that the Giants just cannot do without. Now, that was the one guy here, right, is kind of the guy that makes the whole offensive line go, is Andrew Thomas. If we have Andrew Thomas, okay, yeah, because you know, was it week 5 or week 6 last year? We were obviously not a top 5 unit by any stretch of the imagination last year, but we were. You could win with the way they were performing, but once Andrew Thomas got injured, the wheels just started falling off. And before the season was over with, I think we were tied for the most, right? Offensive line configurations, after the season was over, I think we had like 10 different starting offensive line units in there. I mean, it's just a recipe for disaster. And the problem, of course, with Andrew Thomas is, I don't want to say he's getting close to retirement, but he's getting up there. But every year, past couple of years, he's injuries. Can the guy stay healthy? Right. All right, so we got the most indispensable New York Giants. So, number 1 on the list, who the team can't afford to lose, is Mr. Thomas. Despite his struggles to stay on the field the last 2 seasons, Andrew Thomas ranks as the top most indispensable Giants player according to the SI team. The guy has to stay healthy. The number 2 indispensable guy is the best in the NFL at what he does. The sexy one. New York Giants interior defensive lineman Dexter Lawrence II is the best nose tackle in the NFL. The number 3 indispensable guy. Look for number 3 to top his impressive 2024 season stats. Look for Mr. Malik Neighbors. If you thought Malik Neighbors was impressive last year, just wait until you see what he'll probably be able to do with a more stable quarterback play. I mean, it just, it's obviously the quarterback play is huge. The offensive line play is huge too. Would he benefit from another stud wide receiver? Now, it has the good and the bad to it, right? Because if you got another, something the Giants really could use. Another, I love me Darius Slayton. I'll take him 10 ways to Tuesday, boy. I love him. Glad we brought him back. He's a pro's pro. Really happy they brought him back. But, bringing it, look at the Eagles, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Right? We could use it. Maybe we get in the draft next year. Early round, first round, first day 1 or day 2 pick in the draft. Another good wide receiver. So that's the dilemma, right? Is if you get another real good wide receiver, that's going to help maybe free Malik up a little bit more. But if you got another good wide receiver, he's going to get some, right? He's going to get the ball thrown his way too. So let's not forget about Wan'Dale Robinson. He had a ton of balls thrown his way last year too. But if Malik can stay healthy, because let's not forget, he missed a couple games last year. He had a concussion, right? So if he can stay healthy, yeah, I mean, it's better quarterback play. Oh, yeah. Whew. All right, so number 4, number 4 indispensable Giant, Russell Wilson. Giants are counting on Russell Wilson to jumpstart their sluggish offense for the past 2 years. Now, the one nice thing about with Russell Wilson, obviously, is what he loves to do. I mean, he's very good at the deep ball, right? A nice touch on it and everything, right? Especially with maybe a ball down the sideline or whatever, So, but, guy's been around for a while. He won 1 Super Bowl. Should have won 2 Super Bowls, if not for the stupidest call in Super Bowl history. But, I think without question, we're going to get some better quarterback play. Now, the thing is, the question is that, how does it go, with Dart? If the Giants start, floundering, I hope not. But after like 10 games, say we're 3-7. I hope not. But if we are, when does Dart come in there, right? But Wilson is going to be huge for the Giants this year. Player number 5, the most indispensable Giants. Quite possibly the Giants' best pass rusher, right? Giants offensive lineman Brian Burns proved to be well worth the investment the Giants made in him last season. And all the guy had was one injury after the other, and he played in every game. Guy's a warrior. The number 6, most indispensable Giant, Abdul Carter. The 3rd overall pick in the draft lands on our most indispensable list, despite having never played a down in the NFL. The number 7, most indispensable New York Giant. Still valuable despite a forgettable 2024 campaign. Now, you're kind of wondering, right, with the campaign, did some of it have to do with his back, or how long was his back bothering him? Was it, did he just flourish better in the Wink Martindale system, or is Bowens, not getting the best out of Bobby Okereke? We'll have to wait and see. But number 7, most indispensable New York Giant, Bobby Okereke, is one of the most indispensable Giants, making the defense run at a high level. So then they got here. Honorable mention number 1 is a playmaker. Cornerback Paulson Adebo will hopefully bring his ability to the Giants' defensive secondary. And, of course, the Giants can't afford to lose this underrated honorable mention. Now, this guy was very underrated last year. But, for what he did for the team, Illuminor. Offensive tackle Jermaine Illuminor had a great first season with the Giants, making himself one of the players the Giants can at least afford to lose. Because let's not forget, right? He was on the right side, then he had to go to the left side, and he played at a very good level. Then they also have here, Giants have suffered without this honorable mention, which would be Graham Gano. Graham Gano has proven to be a valuable piece who is often missed when he is not on the field. Well, once again, with him, we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, with Graham Gano, right? Because he's possibly could be a cut candidate, or letting him go, because the Giants would save themselves some money. He's getting up there in age. In 2022, he was like automatic. It was just unbelievable how well he did for the Giants. Anything like over 50 yards. A Giants going to try a 54-yard field goal. You could just get up, go to the bathroom, grab yourself a sandwich, come back, and we had 3 points. It was just unbelievable. But he has had some injuries the past couple of seasons. So can he stay healthy? Or the Giants, I said, the Giants are jonesing for some money. They need some money, right? They don't have a lot of salary cap space. Dart still hasn't signed his contract. So, they could use to save some money here and there. So possibly, a Nacho, right? Possibly. They might let him go. Graham Gano, right? One couple of the things the problems that they have is with their money is the dead money between Daniel Jones and Darren Waller. After the season's over with, both those guys are off the books. So we'll save ourselves some money there.